This is a Premna which we are still planning to include in the show, so I would like to plant this in a very shallow pot to create a landscape. Okay, so that's what we're going today for this. So we'll have to put this in one side, like that. Bali pa yan siya mo doon. Okay, the roots have grown too thick already. So it will be ato ibalik. Hirap pag gamay dong ibalik ko natin sa kondo. So yun yung sudlan. Pataga ko na doon, pataga daw. Butang ko na doon, butang. Kailangan ko doon. Lalong ko din, lalong ko. So we have to remove more soil underneath. Gusto na ko doon ang yuta din wa sulod din. Para magamit natin gamay. Boy, putol-putol ang video. Kailan nga ang music dahil. Ito na yung pangkasal. Umbot lang. Punta ka batag sa untang kanta kay. Dapon. Kumpos niya ito. Asa ko nang gamay doon. Wait, kita. Okay, we need to reposition this a little bit to this position. So, ang yuta doon direct. We have to put more soil here. Okay, so I think that's it. Initial. Okay, wait. Uy, nakalak dong. little bit more here. Okay, so that's the 360. So what do you think, guys? Is this okay? Is it? Or should it be leaning more? A bit. Okay, butangin pa dumpid din yung dito. So I need to make it. Maybe. And then also we'd like to put it further that way. Further to that position so that it will really create a landscape. So wider space here to connote a put in the wires doon. Taod ng wires. So we'll be putting in the wires. Dili na rin front ng kanisang window. Front na isa. Kuha na yung bira sa pliers. Bira sa pliers. Okay. This is the front, so this space here should be more than here. So okay. Ikot ko ng gamay ko. So that's it. We will be adding soil then. So this is now our final position. That taller trees will have to be there because okay, if you look at it here, so we need to rewire the branches, but we will not be doing wiring now. So we will continue with this job. So I'm removing some roots and we will be putting mat. So dili man ka magmak dong. Okay, the mat will be there to prevent erosion on that side. Okay, so after this, after cleaning this, now we will be putting moss as usual. And again, my forceps comes handy. Okay. Removing some leaves that has been left after doing some. Okay, we need to remove all of this nitty-gritty dirt. And also we continue trimming or cutting off these excess roots which have dried up already and are not functional. These dried up roots. And of course the moss well. I was blocking the camera. So dili dong unahangin sa likod dong kay muna importante dong diri oh ay lang sa nasa prat wala na problema diri dong kanila. Okay, this is the more delicate part because this since this soil is way above the pot lid, then there's a chance of erosion, so we have to put mark. Then napadali daw. Okay. And then the next is to put moss. And dressing with moss. If you notice, the leaves are sparse because we partially defoliated it to about 70%, and what's left is just about 30%. That is because when we reposition this, the leaves will be disoriented. So by defoliating, and the new growth is expected to adjust to its new position. Okay, so. So when we work with root, we usually work wet. Nangambak naman sa patdong. More moss at the front. And you spray them with water so that you can press them. And when they're dry, you can further clean them. Even this twigs here needs further cleaning. Okay, so do you remember when you were still a toddler how good it feels when you play with mud? So they say bonsai can evoke feelings. So for example, in this tree, it would for me, what feeling does it evoke in me? It looks like those old acacia trees when we used to play when I was a kid. I was in my elementary years, grade 4 to grade 6. Where in our school there are very tall acacia trees, or actually not very tall but very large. And we were kicking soccer balls, and how tall we can get the balls up. Of course, I was very small. I could not even get the ball as half the tallest tree. So, of course, my other classmates who are bigger, and especially those playing in the varsity team. So, soccer varsity team can get the ball as tall as. Even taller than the acacia tree. So that's the feeling that evokes in me, or those are the memories that okay, we will refine this further, but for now we will give you a 360. So that's the 360.